Okay, now this is the dashboard view in Canvas. If you haven't realized, we're using Canvas now. Not everybody is. Some people are still using D2L because they wouldn't allow everybody to switch yet. Even some people like Virginia switched last semester, they put her back in D2L this semester. Next semester, everybody's in Canvas. So, all my stuff's here. We are in digital forensics. There's actually 2 sections of this course, an in-class section and an online section. And yeah, speaking of that, let me check this. Did it show me different sections?
Totally online section?
There is a totally online section. Okay, yeah, there's 2 different ones. See, there's that one, and then there's all the online student ones. So now I'm not counting attendance, okay, but I'm taking attendance. The reason is I need some way. There's always someone, you know, I got a 89.7. I'm so close. Can I do something? Well, I don't know. Did you come to class? Okay, see where I'm going with this? Okay, and hopefully, you know what? Yeah, the volume's working. Okay. So when you first click on the course, this is what you'll come up to. If you've never been inside of Canvas before, all mine look like this. With a start here, there's some links, and then it keeps going down to all the different modules. I'm going to make a comment real quick about this module, software needed. Multiple people have already sent me requests for access to the information. I will not give you access. If you log in with your Radar, you know you automatically get access. Okay? You have to be using your Google Drive. You know, y'all do know you get Google Drive with the Rose State. Did you know it's unlimited for life? Unlimited space. It never goes away. You don't know that? You can back up all your computers. You can store everything on there. I got like 3.3 terabytes in mine already. So, but to access links like this, you have to be doing it from your Radar email. So if you send me a request, if you click on it and ask request access, I'm going to say, nope, you're not kidding.
When I clicked on it, it just said drive.google.com failed.
I know, I fixed it. I don't know why. It was weird.
Yeah.
Someone sent me that earlier today and I fixed it. I don't know why.
Did you fix it today? It's working.
Yeah, like an hour or 2.
I'll have to check my
Yeah. I don't know what was wrong with it. It was literally the right share even. So I just deleted it, shared it again, and it worked. I don't know why. It was weird. But, okay, so let's go back to the top here. Under welcome, read me first. There's another person. Okay. You can sit where Summer is if you want. Summer, can I get you to move over here? Okay. And then she can move that chair forward.
Okay.
Okay. And you must be, hold on, don't tell me. I'm going to guess. You're not Jacob. You're Yolanda.
Yes.
All right. Okay. You're in now. See how I did that? It's pretty quick, huh? All right. So, yeah, we've just started. Now, if you click on Welcome, Read Me First, I just tell you it's got some links to different things. All this stuff can be found on the menus anyway. You know, the announcements, the syllabus, all that stuff. You can click on these. I don't want to waste my time going through all of them. Now, at the bottom, someone told me there was an error when you click on these that don't work. So I clicked on it, and it worked. I don't know.
That's because you're authorized. We're unauthorized.
Yeah, I was looking at it today, and I don't see any of the modules for any of these.
Yeah, I didn't see any
start
other
here module.
You don't see any module? Hold on. Maybe I didn't. Did I
So
not?
start here and somewhere.
Oh. Whoops. My bad. Darn it. Week 1 and week 2 should work.
Yep.
Okay, at least those are the only 2 weeks that should be working. Sorry about that. I'm glad we figured it out. So they're working now.
Yep.
Okay, that makes total sense now. Okay, my fault. But you don't really need to click on them there because it literally defaults there anyway. And if you scroll down, you get into lab 1 and week 1 and all that. Okay, but if it happens again, let me know. It's just that I forgot to publish something. Now, let's go into our syllabus real quick. Here's our information. I combined, there's 2 sections. There's an in-class and an online section. I combined them into the one. So some of the errors in here, like in here, it says Tuesdays or online, okay? So there's my information. There's the book we're using. The book is not required. If you have Cengage Unlimited, you can get the book. You don't need it.
You mean the ebook, right?
The ebook.
Okay, cool.
Ebook. And by the way,
confused about that.
with Cengage Unlimited, you can get a physical printed copy, bound copy for $7. It's a rental.
Oh, okay.
For $7, they'll send you the book. You keep it for the entire semester. Send it back. You have a question?
I've done limited, then the ISBN number, and it wanted me to pay like $80 for this.
Don't.
I know
I might. Okay, let me. I got my Cengage access at 10:19 this morning. Because literally, I was even up here yesterday when the school was closed. I'm like, why is this stupid thing not working? We figured out what it was. They gave me access. They added all mine to detail on that canvas. So finally today, we got to figure it out. I'll have to check on the course access for that. Okay. Yeah. Don't buy it. If you're buying it, don't. Okay. Here's the objectives. We're going to learn a bunch of stuff. You can read through these. I just don't want to take the time to do it. 10% for discussions. I'm going to make you do discussions. I'm going to make you do some lab assignments and take 2 exams. Okay. The exams are 100% from the labs. For an example, in the past, I did a lab where they had to look around a room. The test question was, what was in the Coke can? Well, there was no Coke can. So if you had done the lab, you would have known there was not a Coke can. So each of these labs has a question or 2 from them. So for instance, lab 1 is about email tracking. There's going to be a question pertaining to the lab. Lab 2 is manual file recovery. There's going to be a question about a file type that you did in that lab. If you did the labs, if you have access to all of your work, you'll be fine. For instance, lab 4, steganography, I'm going to randomly ask you about a picture, and you might not have got that one for your assignment. But if you kept all of them, you can do it really quickly. Okay, I'll talk more about that when we get to that lab. But keep all your work, because you get to use all your notes and everything on the tests. You can go back and look things up. The whole point is to make sure you did it. Okay? That's why the majority of the points come from lab assignments. Okay? All right. Don't turn in late work. I need you all to do the student contact info quiz. It's not part of your grade. The biggest issue we have here at Rose State is, we'll take William, for instance. William's right here. I can talk to William. But next semester, he might be gone. Or he might change his address or his phone number. At least this way I have some sort of contact information for you. Because a lot of times people say, hey, I need students. Like I literally had someone over the holidays say, I need a recent graduate to apply for it. So I looked and see who recently graduated and sent the information to them. But, you know, just fill it out. Okay, just do it. Okay, it's not that hard. It's just basically your name, your address, your phone number. I'm not going to share it with anybody. Okay. Now, when you scroll down, this is causing a lot of grief for a lot of people. These dates are wrong. They're not wrong. They're not wrong. They're correct right here at the bottom. Only labs 1 and 2 are correct. It's the only ones I fixed so far. Okay?
I'm going to have a lot of time to do those.
Yes. So I will fix the other ones. But I'm going through fixing the problems we had last semester and then changing the date. But since the date's wrong, I have to go into it. So it gives me an opportunity to fix the problems. So I know a couple people say, hey, dates are wrong. No, they're not all wrong. Some of them are right there.
Some of them are right.
Some of them are right. Okay. All right. Now, this is a change. Normally, all my assignments are due on a Saturday. They're now due on a Monday, I think. What's the 28th?
It does say Monday right there. Yeah.
Is it 20? Yeah, Monday.
It says Monday right next to it.
Oh, duh, it does say Monday. Okay. The reason I'm doing that is that way the online and in class are due the day before we meet. Okay. Make sense? So I was going to make the online do it at a different time, but I'll make it all do the same time. But I normally do all my grading on Sunday, so it's going to, yours will have to be graded at a different time. But okay. So everybody okay on why the dates are wrong? It's not that they're wrong. I just, you know, the ones we need are correct. Okay. The other ones will get there. All right. So that's our syllabus. I will add announcements here, potentially, you know, if we have any. This is actually a really good, you know, thing about interviewing, you know, different things. Actually, you don't need to enroll early. That's not pertaining to this semester. All right. Attendance. I'm going to take attendance. Who walked in late? Who was that guy? What's your name? Jonathan? Okay, let me let it to load here. Jonathan. That one. Okay. Okay, just so you two came in, the reason I'm doing attendance is I'm not going to count it towards your grade at all. But people always want another point extra credit or something. Now I can say, hey, you know what, Jared, you've been here every time, or whatever. Okay. So everybody, okay, on how to find this stuff. It's not hard to get around. It's very intuitive. You can click on the calendar. If you haven't done this yet, you should. You can actually filter, like let's filter by this course, and it'll tell you when things are due. Okay, pretty easy. Okay. So yeah, if you haven't used the calendar, it's a really good tool to use. When you first log in, I think it actually shows you all your stuff that's due. So I already have a couple things to grade, and you should have some coming up stuff down here at the bottom. So pretty cool tool. All right. Any questions about how this is going to work? IT Pro TV. IT Pro TV is totally changed. Okay. Over the break, they switched systems, so all of you got deleted out. But what it is we had like 500 people enrolled, and the first 100 had access, and everybody else was deleted. So I deleted everybody, the rest of them. And then I'm having to, and the link I used to use to send you that no longer works. So I literally have to manually add every person. So if you want access to it, send me an email. I'll get to it. I'll add you in there. But if you're not going to use it, don't ask for it until you're ready to use it. Because I have 100 licenses for 300 majors. Now, we've never gone over like 80 using it, so we should be fine. But when you want it, I'll add you. But I can check if you're using it. If you're not using it, I'm going to delete you if we get close. Okay, that software costs $150 per month. Very expensive. We're paying $5,000 for it. So we're getting a deal, but it's all going to you guys. I mean, so. All right, and I might have you watch a couple videos in there, but we'll see when that goes. So there's a link on here for free software for BIT students. You have access to VMware. You have access to Microsoft software. Not Office, but you do have Office. Yeah. Okay, DreamSpark and VMware is all managed by Arlene. She does all that. The bottom link is where you can get Office for free. Okay, we don't do anything with that bottom link. We don't manage it. We don't maintain it. We don't add it. We don't ask us any questions. Okay, it's not supported by campus in any way, but it does work. I use it. So, okay. Let's see if there's anything else I can tell you about ProctorU. This course will not be using ProctorU. The reason is the software you're using will be very hard. Okay, you can't use an LRC. It's not going to work. They don't have this stuff. So you're under your honor to do it yourself. Okay, just so you know, I can tell when you open it. I can tell when you click a question. I can tell when you answer. I can tell your IP address. I can tell everything. So don't cheat. I got some book recommendations in here.
I'm clear about that don't cheat on our tests.
On your tests.
We're going to be taking tests.
You can take it at home.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you take these at home.
Okay.
The reason is some of them, okay, the first test, you got 28 minutes. That's all. In other words, if you don't know how to do it, you're not going to solve it. If you did not do these labs completely like if you cannot look at an email header and tell me how long it took that email to get from start to finish, you're going to have a problem. Okay? So as long as you know how to do everything, you'll be fine. It's 2 minutes a question. As long as you keep all your work, you'll be fine. Now the final exam, you get 3 hours. It normally takes less than 1. But the problem is you're running PRTK, you're running John the Ripper. Sometimes people have issues and they cause problems and they can't get it. And literally some guy last semester goes, why'd you give me 3 hours? I was done in like 40 minutes. I'm like, I know. But just in case something went wrong, I need to give you extra time. Because you had to download an image and extract it and use it. So, okay. But ProctorU is not required for this course. I would like to require it because cheating is rampant everywhere. I'm not saying any of you cheat. Obviously, none of you cheat. But it really devalues your education when people start cheating. Okay, we actually had a meeting 2 hours ago. One instructor on campus who's probably not going to be teaching much anymore taught 4 classes. Every student in every class got an A. How? How is that even possible? So what did that do to those students I'm not going to tell you what, she's going to roll.
I think I have an
But the
idea.
point is, what does that do for you? It's not good. Okay. Software need again. Click on that. What it does is it goes to a share I maintain. I'm doing a little bit different. Oh, I can't look at it. See, I'm not even logged in with the right account. What it does, I have in my personal Google Drive account for the school, I have a folder with all kinds of different software. You don't need all of it. And I just keep putting it in there. So I used to have links to like Encase version whatever, and FTK version whatever, and I had to update every darn link. Now I just put them all in a folder. But there's like Cali's in there and Stego tools. Everything you need is in there plus some. I just got tired of maintaining 40 links, so it's all in one area. Okay. Was anyone actually able to get in there?
Yeah, I got
Okay, so you got in there now? Okay. So there's a bunch of stuff, and as I get new versions, I'll update it. Okay. I delete some of the old versions, but not all of it. For instance, PRTK is intermittent on how well it works. Sometimes the new version sucks, so you have to go back to an older version, so stuff like that. Okay. I think that's, under course information, I just put things in here. How to email an instructor, email etiquette. Now, if you're going to email me, okay, what do you think the most important thing you need to do when you send an email is?
Who you are.
Okay, who you are, but I usually get that from your name.
Be polite.
What class you're enrolled in. What I hate the most is, I got a question on number 5. What class, what quiz, what assignment, you wouldn't believe how many times I get that. But be polite's a good thing as well. And I was joking over a payroll about an hour ago. They sent out this email. I guess I only read the first line. If you send me this much of an email, I'm going to answer about this much. Send me a couple. Because if you send me a big, long thing, no, it's not going to be ready. Okay? Here's our old catalogs. I'm trying to put some of the older ones up there in case you want to keep them. Because some of you are enrolled in older catalogs. There are some videos. I don't know if I had any in here yet. Some of these are really good. They're not required for this course, but it wouldn't hurt to watch them. Oh, and I tell you, I got some book recommendations in there. Some of these books, I've read about 150 books now. Some of them are amazing. I just read.
Late at Night is one of the best ones ever. It's about the
What?
wizards who stay up at night.
I haven't read that one.
Something like that. I don't know.
I just read Endurance. Scott Kelly, the guy who spent over a year at the International Space Station. Oh, that was good. All right, so, and then we go on to week 1. Let's talk about discussions real quick. We're trying to get into the habit of, at least in all the online classes, to do discussions. And it doesn't hurt for you guys to do it as well, okay? And you click on them, it basically, tell me something. I mean, we're doing an email tracking assignment. Tell me what DNS is. Tell me what Aaron does. Stuff we're going to cover here in a minute. So do a discussion and then reply to 2 others, okay? It's not that hard. In pen testing, you're actually going to read a book. I know. Bad me. Did anyone take crypto last semester? Did you like reading that book? I heard comments about that book. One guy says, oh my God, that's the best book I've ever read. Thank you for making me read it. I would have never read it.
What book is it?
Crypto.
That's the one we're going to read.
No, we're reading Hackers in the other class. It's another book by Stephen Levy. It's excellent. So, but this one doesn't have a book associated with it. I'm trying to associate books. I read a book about the origin of the internet. I cannot remember the
Yeah,
title.
that's the wizards who stay up late.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one I'm talking about.
Okay.
It goes from ARPANET and
Exactly, that is it.
connected like University of Utah.
Okay, that is it.
Stanford
Okay,
Lab
yeah.
and-
I read that recently. That was amazing.
Yeah. That one, and then there's another one that's just entitled Code, and it talks about, it goes from Morse code, and then it
I haven't read that one yet.
expands out to like
But-
the 8086 system.
And by the way, with the exception of crypto, all these books are available in audio format. The Metro Library, they're free. So, okay. So, do the discussions. There's one each week for most weeks, not every week, but most weeks. Okay. What else can I tell you? I think that's pretty much it. Any questions about anything before we start the actual lab? Okay, I'm going to stop this recording and start another one.